Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and today I have a video for you guys on 10 things that Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies needs to be successful. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so the first thing, talking about the launch of Vanguard, we need 2 round-based maps. The first map can be a really good Easter egg-based map, kind of like Shadows of Evil or something. I'm not going to say it's going to be as good as Shadows of Evil, but just like an actual good map that has a fun Easter egg and things like that. And the second map should be a survival map, a map that you can just go on and it's really easy to unlock and open everything like Pack-a-Punch and things like that, where you can just aimlessly get kills over and over. And that's why Black Ops 3 was really good. I do not want to compare anything to Black Ops 3 because it's such a high standard amongst most people, but the great thing about Black Ops 3 is you had the Giant to go on and just get aimless kills and upgrade your weapons and things like that, and then you had Shadows of Evil if you want to do the Easter egg with friends, or you wanted to do high rounds and things like that, and you can do high rounds on the Giant as well. So just 2 different maps that will give variety. That's really important. I think it'd be really good at launch. Another thing that we need is if Outbreak returns, to have more features, and this will also play into replayability, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But if Outbreak does come back, and I truly believe it's most likely going to now, for all the dev time that Treyarch has put into it, I think that we need a lot of just different things in Outbreak that change up the maps, make them feel unique, and more specifically like map specific events that only happen on one certain map, like maybe just an Orda spawns on one specific map. On another map you have a Giganese that only spawns on that map, like different things that will only spawn in one certain area. I think that would add a lot and make every map that you go to a little bit more unique. The next thing we need, believe it or not, is the Cold War system, but this time I wanted expanded upon even more. Obviously, in Cold War we have a lot of perks. We also have field orders and things like that. I want all that stuff to be carried over. Give us all the perks that were in Cold War. Don't give us like 5 or 6 base perks and then have the other ones come as DLC later on. That just, in my opinion, is counterproductive. Give us all the perks that were in Cold War. If you're truly continuing the Ether story, just give us all those perks and then add more as the season goes on. Give us PhD, give us double tap. I know like the health might need to increase for that, or just give us a weapon that shoots fast, like gives us faster like shooting, like double tap 1. Things like that would be really important, I think, to make the game more exciting and evolve more over time than what it already did in Cold War. We've already been here, done those things, have those upgrades, so getting rid of some of them just wouldn't make sense in my opinion. The next thing is Easter egg rewards, including camos, blueprints, and more. And now, one of the things that I really don't like about Cold War, to be honest with you, and pretty much every other Zombies installment, is we never really got zombie rewards. Like in World War II, we got to be a zombie as a character, which was kind of cool because, you know, obviously we had to complete all the Easter eggs in order to unlock that. Give us stuff that we can unlock that is actually hard to do, that you can show off. They're hard to obtain items that show off that you are actually good at the game or you're playing the game a lot. Things like that I think are really important. For example, like I use the Dead Ops calling card that you get for 1 billion score because that literally took me 2 months to grind for, and I actually enjoyed myself the entire time. So having that calling card shows everyone that sees it, wow, this guy really played a long time on Dead Ops Arcade to get this calling card. I like things like that, and that's why I use the harder calling cards to obtain. Whether or not there are ones that are cooler, that move and things like that, at least it shows that like that guy cares or something like that. I think are really important. And completing an Easter egg, give us like actual challenges, and that leads me into my next thing, that are map specific. Now, one of the best challenge systems that we've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies was in Infinite Warfare. Basically a new map would come out and there would be 6 different challenges that all have to do with this map, and they are specific to this map. So for example, one of them is completing the Easter egg 5 times and you get a calling card. Another one may be killing 25 boss zombies and you get a calling card for getting that. And then once you get all the calling cards. Then you get a really cool animated one that has to do with that map specifically. Maybe it's part of the boss fight or something like that, showing on the calling card that moves, and it's really cool. Now obviously we have seasonal challenges in Cold War right now. I think that's a great feature, and I like that there's all those challenges, but I want that expanded upon even more for the map. So give us specific map challenges and then give us specific seasonal challenges, and that would just give us a lot of stuff to replay, a great way to earn XP and things like that. So let's go on to the next one, guys, which is going to be Easter eggs right at launch. One of the main problems with Cold War right now is maps come out on, say, a Thursday at 12 a.m. midnight, and then the Easter egg goes live the next day at like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Now this gives people literally 36 hours to play the map offline and figure out things for the map. Now this is a huge problem. We've seen this time and time again with Firebase C as well as Malware, where there are people that literally find Easter egg steps and don't stream it or anything like that, and then they solve the Easter egg literally in like an hour, and that is the entire Easter egg hunt. That is absolutely annoying, and I don't think it's right either, because it ruins the entire hype. Like, one of the biggest hype moments that you can ever have in a zombies map is having an Easter egg to solve. So what they need to do is release the map and release the Easter egg at the exact same time, so it's an even playing field for everyone, and it's everyone's first time playing the map when they go to solve the Easter egg. That's how it should be. That's how it has been in the past, and I think it should continue to be this way. We don't need an extra day to run around the map and learn the map, because it just takes away from everything, and that's the reason why Easter eggs get solved so fast. I firmly believe that if everything was released at the exact same time, it would take a lot longer, and it'd just be a much better thing for the entire community to figure things out. So I strongly believe with that one for sure. The next thing, guys, is balanced weapons. Now obviously, like, sniper rifles, for example, are really bad in Cold War and no one likes to use them. The main weapons that people use are, you know, specific, like the PPSH, the Gallo, the Hauer, the M16, things like that. Everyone uses those exact same weapons every single time. I know for me, I personally use the Gallo pretty much like 9 out of 10 times or 10 games that I play, because it's literally the best one in the game in my personal opinion. So what they need to do is make sure that all the weapons are balanced, so you have viable options no matter what map you're playing. Whatever gun you want to use, it's going to be viable and going to be good. And you need to make sure that all the weapons are good in their own right. For example, like an AK-47 should be just as good as an MP5. They should deal like similar damage. Maybe the AK-47 will shoot slower than the MP5, but at the same exact time, they're gonna deal about the same damage every time you shoot in the exact same time. Like, things like that really need to be focused on in this game, because I feel like once there's only a few weapons to use, the map gets so boring and so replayable. And with World War II and Call of Duty Vanguard being the setting, there's so many Type 100 Sten guns that came in World War II DLC weapons. Like, it was literally like 12 to 15 of them over the course of the life cycle of the game, which I think is really dumb, because it's literally the exact same weapon pretty much with a small modification. They sound the same, they look the same, they feel the same, they have the same fire rate. Like, things like that we don't want. We want things that all are good and all are also balanced. I want to be able to use a sniper rifle, whether it's a trash one like the Springfield, I don't know, or the Kar 98 or something like that. I want to be able to use these weapons and be just as successful as I would with like a pump action shotgun or something like that. So that's really important as well, in my opinion. And also, this leads me into the next point, which is fun wonder weapons that are strong. This is a player versus environment mode. We don't want to play against other people. We're killing zombies, and I feel like if they don't have strong enough wonder weapons that are fun to use and really good, then it kind of takes away from the whole experience of playing the player versus environment mechanics and everything like that. Like, just give us good wonder weapons and do not nerf them, please. So far, the Cerberus has not been nerfed from Mauer or Toen, and it's really fun to use, and people love that wonder weapon. But when you go back to other games or other maps, the ray gun got nerfed. Also, the ray K got nerfed. So just don't nerf wonder weapons, please. For the love of everything in zombies, we need strong wonder weapons that are fun to use. Maps in the past have had such cool ideas, so we also need cool ideas for wonder weapons as well, but just give us strong ones and don't nerf them, please. Please, please. That is super, super important. And the last and final thing that we need for Call of Duty Vanguard right now is replayability, man. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, having those challenge systems that I mentioned are going to be really good, but also we need challenges that take a long time, like Dark Ether camo. Give us a Mastery camo, which is something I already passed over, actually. Sorry about that. I've only said 9 things. I was going to talk about Mastery camo, so we'll talk about that really quick. We need Mastery camos like Dark Ether, Dark Matter, Gold, Diamond, things like that. Something that looks really cool, that shows that you play the game a lot. And give us one specifically for zombies and one specifically for multiplayer, and maybe one specifically for a different mode like we saw in Black Ops 3, but make them different. I think Cold War is actually really good. You have Dark Matter Ultra, which is cool, and you have Dark Ether. I've gotten both of them, and it just shows that you've played a specific mode a lot, and I think that we need that for zombies. I know a lot of people have gotten Dark Ether, and that's really good. It shows that a lot of people are really invested in getting those specific camos and showing off that they are cool, and that kind of ties back to like things that you can show off. And I really think that Mastery camos are really important. But let's get back to replayability. Replayability, like I said, is super important. Having those 2 maps at launch are really, really important, so you can grind for camos potentially, and then do an Easter egg and have fun and get rewarded for that. Also having those challenges to do, so you can, you know, replay the same map over and over and not get bored. I'm gonna play this map and do these 2 challenges, then I'm gonna quit the game, play it again and do these 2 challenges, because I can't do it in the same challenge because I need to use an assault rifle and an LMG. Like, just those things are huge, and I really think that it is important that we have replayability when it comes to the game. So if you guys have anything that you think I left out or missed, let me know down below. Also, Easter egg rewards like camos, blueprints, and all that stuff is really, really important as well. So let me know what you guys think down below. I know this video is kind of all over the place. I tried to include it in 10 things. Like, I literally have a notepad with 10 things on it, but I feel like I kind of went out of order. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.